What's up, you filthy fucking stoners? It's the age of self-love, and nothing says treat yourself like a smooth and ice-cold pipe, bubbler, or bong from Freeze Pipe, our sponsor today. If you're tired of harsh cannabis smoke, sore throats, and coughing fits, then a freezable glass piece from Freeze Pipe is for you. Guys, we're obsessed with the product. The coolest part are these glycerin chambers that you pop into the freezer for 1 to 2 hours, and it cools your smoke by over 300 degrees, meaning you have the best hits ever, and the pieces look fucking fantastic. Your friends will be impressed when they come over to smoke.
I'm obsessed with these. You guys know I struggle with glass, but these are literally the smoothest hit ever. If you're like us and you're tired of smoking glass and dying and coughing like crazy afterwards, Freeze Pipe is for you. Go to thefreezepipe.com, use code 2G1B for 10% off. That's thefreezepipe.com, use code 2G1B for 10% off.
Remember, it's self-love. Do it for you.
Bro, chill.
Why do you refer to yourself as an alpha?
Yeah. Me or
no,
just him?
like
him, yeah.
Do you refer to yourself
I'm not
as
an alpha. I do baby talk all the time.
You're like, I'm beta as shit.
I'm beta as fuck. Proud of it.
Hell yeah. Anyone trying to adopt a son?
Hey girl, you trying to hit this?
Oh, you know exactly what I need.
All right, happy fucking Tuesday, you filthy fucking stoners. This is Two Girls, One Plant. I am your co-host, Jaime Lee.
And I'm Emily. And today in the studio, we have Chad Cherdleys,
Hello.
big YouTuber. He does some amazing sketches.
Yo,
You have some great ideas, man.
Thank you.
You're hilarious.
yeah, thank you for coming on. This is actually kind of like a moment for me because I was doing like coming up in comedy and like wanting to make content and stuff. And so like your videos were like super hot all over Facebook, everything. And I was like, this is dope. I just like aspired to have a group of friends that I could just like shoot the shit, make content with. And like, that was like, I saw your videos and I was like, I need to do that. Like, that's what I want to do. And so that's essentially what made me move out of Boston. Because like no one wanted to do that there. I was like, I have to be somewhere where people are.
Yeah.
So
it is kind of true. Like the last video I uploaded, it was like me, Young Gravy, and this really funny girl named Sydney. We just like midnight. He was like, "All right, I think I'm able to film now," because like you're doing things all day. Like, all right, and it's just like a 10-minute drive to like film, and we were just like both like drinking and filming, but it was just like felt like just a hangout.
I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah, or like if you go to like raves or like Coachella or something, it's fun to like film at those.
Yeah. What is it like making content at those events? Because when I'm there and if I'm drunk or I'm on drugs or like anything like that, I don't think about making content at them. And I'm like, I'm always like, that's the time to make content.
Yeah, it is. It is hard because sometimes you'll be like so tired or like the vibe isn't right. So you're like, I don't want to do this. Or like you've been walking all day. But sometimes like the vibe is just immaculate. And then like other people around are like funny. It's just funny that just to film stuff while people are like walking around and stuff.
Yeah. How did you find a crew of people that all want to do that? Like, has it been hard? Like, do you find like you're the one pushing everyone to be like, okay, let's make a video now? Or is everyone kind of on the same page creatively and like drive wise to like make dope content together?
Yeah. Usually it's like a mix. Sometimes it's like, all right, guys, let's do this. Woo. And like have to plan accordingly. And, like make sure everyone's like feeling good. But sometimes, yeah, people are like, we came to this festival, we have to film in order to have fun too. Because it feels like, I feel like getting older, it's hard to like do things that are just fun. I'm like, I have to work too.
Yes.
I have to do something.
That's something we've been struggling with a lot is balancing like making content and still like being able to be in the moment. Do you ever have times where you're like, no, I don't want to make content right now. I just want to like live in the moment with my friends.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just give up and be like, all right, let's just do it. Because, like 2 nights ago, like the last day of EDC, we were like all so tired. Then my friend got there. We were supposed to film, and then we're both just like, let's just have fun. We're so tired now.
Let's just chill.
And, like,
Yeah.
just chill and drink and vibrate. And then that's what we did. So, you got to kind of go with the flow almost. Yeah.
I try to do the thing where you're like, whatever I'm feeling right now, I'm just going to allow myself to do it. If I want to lay in bed, I'm going to lay in bed. If I want to hustle for 12 hours and make content, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? If I want to mix it during the day, then like fine. Because otherwise, like I feel the guilt. Like if I do go and I'm not making content, I can't enjoy myself because there's that little bit of guilt that's just like eating away at me. Like you should have done that. That's paying your bills.
Be more
you know?
productive.
Yeah. Yeah, there is like a balance with that too. Because sometimes I'm like, I'm just going to be a little baby today and just cuddle in my bed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
then I'll just be a loser.
But that's like also why I feel like a part of doing that life is so you have the luxury to do that.
Yeah.
You're your own boss.
And if I feel like I was productive, then I could like take a day where I'm like, all right, this is my fuck it day. But like, or if like something does really well, I'm like, yay, I'm gonna celebrate. But then if I like haven't done anything like cool for like a few days or like anything productive, I'm like, I get anxious. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You're like itchy at the inside. Got to get some
Yeah.
good content out.
I'm like, I'm such, I can't just,
Where do you like come up with the ideas? Like how does it create? Like where does the creative inspiration come from?
We do a lot of like improv-y stuff, and then we like kind of have like the idea and like the beats in your head. But it's hard when like no one like is like paying each other like when they collaborate like on YouTube a lot of the time. So it's like hard to like work around people's schedule and stuff like that. So it's like whoever comes, we just like kind of work.
Make a video.
Yeah, make a video.
What about like videographers? So like did you have friends that were just videographers and wanted to be there and shoot content and do the editing and stuff? Or like did you have to pay people?
In the beginning, it was like I would film myself like on my phone or like on a tripod. And then like once I finally started like making money or like getting followers, I did like a intern thing like when I wasn't making any money. And then like, just people would want to help film because they also want stuff to like
They want a portfolio.
they want a portfolio.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's cool. Oh,
Watching you
hit
hit a blunt is so funny to me.
You got it though. You got it.
I hit it like
I'm good on
a
that.
nerd.
We've been smoking all day. Yeah, our issue is like we wanted to like have a team to like come up with where we were kind of like all starting at the same point
Yeah.
and then like help each other. And then obviously we do OnlyFans if we're making money, like we'll pay people for their time and shit, but we're not like rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't like pay you a full salary, you know? So it's like where, I don't know where the like line crosses, I guess. I'm like, I just want people who want to hang out with me and like they do the shooting content because they don't want to be on camera and like we could be the stars and have our friend be the stars and like we all pitch in because that's still a job part of the
You want
team.
to be on camera? You want to come on?
He's like, yeah, let's switch.
All 10
He
of
does.
you filmers.
I've been like, he's been trying to start TikToks and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like this is the way to do it. You're so creative. My brother, super creative.
That's happened a few times where like my filmers would secretly like want to be in front of the camera. And so like one of my best friends, Ryan, that's like how I met him. He like wanted at one of the meme nights, but then he like wanted to film for me. And then like slowly I just kept putting him in videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then did he stop being the filmer and there was like a new filmer that came in?
Yeah, now I have like actual filmer friends that like I just pay them, you know. They're usually like friends, so it's like easier to, because my stuff doesn't need to be like amazingly beautiful.
Yeah.
And I used to film weddings, so I kind of just know how to do all like
Film and stuff. Yeah.
What about when you have like, do you have content days where you feel blocked and you're like, I can't think of anything?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, it's hard because you're like, think of something. But then,
And then that spirals you.
and then it spirals into like and then you feel like forced. And then you're like, no ideas are fun or funny. But like sometimes like there is like a weird block sometimes. And then I just like get friends together and like we have a basic like dumb idea. And then we kind of just like let go of all those like thoughts, which is hard to do. But you just have to like and just kind of like be in that like moment. And then just kind of like, we just build off of like a initial idea and kind of improvise like a sketch. And then it usually like frees up my brain and stuff. And I'm like, that was fun.
And then you can just go.
Yeah. Like working with other people, it's like, it's easy to, because I used to just do it by myself and I'll be like, I don't get how
Yeah.
writers of like books and stuff just sit there and like write like all this stuff. I have to like bounce off like other people. Yeah.
Is that what like sketch writers do at like SNL and shit? Like
Oh,
they
for
just
sure.
bounce
They're
off
sitting
each
around a
other?
table. They're sitting around a table.
Just like
They're
trying to make each other laugh probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
seeing like sometimes like I think a joke is super funny and it's my kind of humor but it's so niche that like I'll say it and maybe somebody in my friend group will like it because they get it too, but then like someone else is like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
So like sometimes you need that feedback too, because then I'll post things and I'm like, I thought that was funny.
Yeah. That's why like comedians like go to like open mics to see if like the
If
joke
it works.
before I
Yeah.
give it to like a paid audience or like a bigger crowd or something.
Oh, for
Like-
sure.
Yeah. Or like I saw like the South Park, how they made like episodes because they're so like relevant and like in current times that they would like do it in like 24, 48 hours or something, make a whole
Oh,
That's
episode.
shit.
insane.
I think something like that. And like there's like, but like they're in the writer's room like with current events and stuff. And like it just
Yeah.
seemed like they were just all trying to like make each other
Oh,
laugh.
wow.
Yeah.
I just saw something on South Park and they were like, this is how we got the idea for this joke and this like whole scene.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just trying to like think of ideas, like what can we do that's like funny that hasn't been done before, like jokes that haven't been done before. And they were like, let's just go to this like this like fishing thing. I don't know, something with fish. And they went there and it was like they while going there like and being inspired and seeing it all happen, they were able to paint the picture, to put it into the TV show, come up with the jokes, and like that's like a huge joke now. So it's like
that's how, who did it? South Park?
yeah.
That's interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes the magic comes out like while we're like improvising and while we have everyone there together.
Yeah.
It's like, it's that kind of like, you know, they're like, you just get excited with each other and then like you make each other laugh and you're like, okay, these jokes will work.
This'll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that all the time where it's like if we're in conversation and like we're with other people and they're laughing, I'm almost like looking at the conversation differently because if someone laughed, I'm like, oh, they just laughed at that. So I'm taking mental note, like what was the setting of the room? Like what were we doing? Like why'd they laugh at it? Was it how I said it? And then I'm writing that in my notes because I'm like, I'm going to use that for content.
We don't just hang out with people anymore. We're just spitballing ideas.
I used to call my friends, I'm like, you're my ghostwriters. Like they say something funny. I'm like, are you going to tweet that? Are you going to ever do anything with that? And they're like, no. And I'm like,
Yeah, Jamie used to do that to me. I would say something, she'd be like, I'm taking that. And then I became a content creator. Now I'm like, bitch.
that's my joke. It's not like
Mine.
it's not even
That's
like
my
that
notes
too.
app.
It's like a premise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they say like one line and that sparks like the whole joke. I'm gonna maybe use like 3 words of that, but like
Yeah. Sometimes
yeah.
we gift each other ideas. Like we're like, oh, this will work better for
Yeah.
your stuff. I'll make it just bad, but you could have.
yeah.
Or like you're just riffing with like a friend, and I'm just like, or we're just like, oh, that's good. Could I write that down?
Yeah.
And do that maybe one day in a year.
We do that with each other, like, because if it's something that we know is like specific to our personality, our sense of humor, the way that we would make content, I'm like, yo, you should do this to this trend, or like to do like this would be funny, like based on whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't need that idea. That's specific to you, you know?
Yeah.
And I came up with it. I think it's a good idea. So like, here you go. Free
So
idea.
do it.
Do it. And if it sucks, that's your fault.
It's your fault.
Don't be
I
such
I
a
gave you a good
loser.
idea.
Yeah, sorry. It was fire idea. You blew it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Fuck. You went to EDC.
Yeah.
Are you like you go to festivals all the time?
Yeah, it kind of just like accidentally happened that way. Like a few of my first like bigger videos were like on Facebook, and I was just like at festivals and stuff, like doing sketches. And then like I started doing like the raves and stuff and like filming there. And then now I'm just like one of the people that they just have come and like film wherever.
Do they give you just free tickets to show up to film?
Yeah, they usually give me and like a few friends like some like all access tickets and like camping and
yeah.
stuff. And yeah,
Hell yeah.
they treat us really nice, and it's always really fun.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Is there
That's
like
the best part of the fucking influencer content creator world, because people will pay you to go places to make content.
Yeah.
And that's like dope, because I would not have paid for that for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But you can pay for me.
Yeah. Like I went to Puerto Rico, and I'm not like trying to plan out a Puerto Rico trip.
But you'll go if the wind takes you there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Fuck yeah.
Some of my friends are so spoiled now that get free tickets, or like have friends that are like doing shows and like music shows and stuff, and they're like, I'll be like, oh, we're gonna go to this show tonight in downtown. Like, oh, cool. Are we gonna be able to get on the list? I'm like, I don't know. Can we just do what normal people do and spend $10?
That was something too. It's for the past like 2 years, I haven't gone to like anything GA.
Yeah.
And I used to love GA because I would just float around a crowd of wherever I was and talk to so many people, make so many fun connections, do the randomest shit that was just so liberating. And then I started going places and it was like cool and a status thing to be at the table, to be behind the DJ, to like whatever, post from there. And then you realize like everyone's just like talking or not doing anything and you're just with the same people that you see all the time. And it's like not as fun as it looks. So I'm like, but no one would want to go to GA. They'd be like, why would I wait in a line?
Yeah.
I started like, I'm like, I don't wait in lines. And so I'm like, would I wait in a line again? And I'm like, but yeah, I want that experience. I don't want to go. That's why I go bowling.
I like going bowling or top golf.
I used to go bowling a lot, like every week in high school. And I became like kind of good for like a week or two span. And then
Really?
And then it all went downhill.
it all went downhill.
You should do a bowling video.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be funny.
I was thinking of doing some. Actually have that like written in my notes, like two like bowling guys like going head to head, like type thing.
Oh my
That
gosh.
would be great.
Yes, you have to like get matching shirts
Yeah.
made.
It's so funny. I think this show called it's been around. Where it's like the fake Vice stuff with like Bill Hader and Fred Armisen. Forget what it's called.
I have no idea. I'm so bad at names. You have
I
to
feel
like
like
show me a video or a picture.
I watched like 3 TV shows.
We're stoners, so you like people say things and we're like, yeah.
It'll pop up, but they do like a whole bowling like competition. And it's like so funny. That Tim Robinson guy's in it.
Watch. We'll
I
start
love
getting
bowling. Wait,
ads for it.
I know. Were you ever in a bowling
Yeah, we'll
league?
start getting him on our phone.
Yeah.
No, we would just go and then at like 12 at night in like my hometown, and then we would go to Denny's and get like the $4 all you could eat pancakes, and it was like a weekly
He's
thing.
been trying to get me to go to Denny's since we've been here. He's like, yo, we should just like go to Denny's and like eat some pancakes. And I'm like, I don't even like pancakes. And he's like, come on, it's like at 3 a.m. It's still open.
I've never been to Denny's.
Really?
Yeah.
It's an experience. I don't know.
good one?
I haven't been in forever, and then me and some friends went to Texas for South by, and right outside the hotel there was a Denny's, and we went like way too much, and we're like, this actually is kind of gross. But it might just be like that specific Denny's, like the workers like didn't give a fuck, and they're just like, I hate everything. But,
Yeah.
I've been one
it's
of
an
those
experience.
workers.
Yeah? You work-
See, fuck those
Not at
words.
Denny's, but yeah.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You've been like a chef or a waitress.
A waitress.
Just like, oh.
Just been, vibing behind the counter.
Oh, just not okay.
Like a cashier person.
Yeah.
You
I'm
just have to
pissing and
Just
shitting.
do baby talk. Me and my
I feel
friend,
like I would get committed.
me and my friend, whenever we like have to confront each other, like we just do it as a joke. We're like, I don't like when you did that, and it makes it easier to confront for some reason.
Wait, I love
You know
that.
what? That's smart.
Wait,
Yeah.
should we
That's
do
big
that?
brain.
Yeah.
I would punch you in the face.
I'd be like, wait, I'd be like, Emily, I don't like when you leave your food in the sink.
I don't like when you put the food in the sink and you don't clean it.
And then Emily and I are so good. She literally like said the other day, and I don't know what it is. I think I'm manic. So like my energy has been very, almost like I've taken Adderall like too much, where I'm like,
The robot.
and very
Yeah.
robotic and like direct and like cold.
I get that
So I
way.
like start talking, and then she literally just goes, "Are you okay? Like, are you okay?" And it had to like make me stop and be like,
I
Oh,
should I
shit.
should start a podcast.
I was like, I'm not okay.
I need to
actually,
talk.
Yeah, I need
and
to
I
talk.
don't have a therapist.
Yeah.
that's I think why we started it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think starting the podcast was when we quit therapy.
Yeah. Yep.
Free
It was in
therapy.
August when I stopped having therapy sessions.
Yeah, we quit therapy and we started a podcast. That's-
Woo!
Just talking is therapy. I think I saw a post about that. It was like, boys, stop making podcasts and start just getting a therapist instead.
yeah,
It's cheaper, probably, to have a therapist.
it is cheaper to talk into a mic.
Yeah,
but like
true.
no, but is it cheaper like monetarily or is it
expensive.
cheaper at what cost?
At
Like
what
socially,
cost?
because then you have some men who talk in a podcast and there's a big cost, and we're like, that was a
sound
dumb thing to say.
Yeah.
You are a stupid man or woman. There's some women who shouldn't be on mics either.
Yeah. I'll see myself out.
And I think a lot of people would say that would be Amy Schumer. But
I never really vibed with her.
I always loved her.
I don't know why.
I always loved her. And then everyone hated on her. I was like, why does everyone hate her? And then I think she did some stuff with like the jokes and more recent stuff that like as a person I wouldn't like, less about comedy for not liking. But then I also don't know what's true, so I don't listen to fucking anything.
She just gets posted on like cringe accounts, and then now everyone's just like, you're the cringe.
Yeah, it's such
But she did steal jokes, I guess, or like her writers did.
That's what I think. Yeah, stole jokes for the Oscars, right?
Oh,
like the
shit.
It was that thing. So
Come on, Amy Schumer.
Right?
Can't she hire somebody to be a ghostwriter?
Yeah. That's probably what happened, and then the ghostwriter took the joke. Who knows?
True. That's true.
Hollywood.
Because the ghostwriter could want like, hey, I did a good job. Do you like the joke? And like, then they got caught, and they were like, fuck. I didn't think that they would catch me.
I didn't think there would be consequences to my actions.
I wouldn't have been caught if it wasn't for you meddling internet people.
People on TikTok can find you from a fucking hand in somebody's like video.
It's crazy.
Those bitches are detectives.
I had a friend or now he's a friend, but he found out where I lived, like for his YouTube video. He's like, I'm going to find out. And he found out where I lived, and they like just knocked on my door at like 10 in the morning. And it was like a Sunday. So I was like hungover and like sleeping. And my dog's just like freaking out. And I'm like, what? And then I go out, there's like 10 dudes out there like,
what?
Cherdleys. And I was like, I'm going to die. Like, they're going to kill me.
What?
Or like something. And I was like freaking out. Every possibility I'm like, what's up? And they're like, we love you. And I'm like, okay. Then like, I just peek my head out, and they're just like smiling and just
and they're using a camera, obviously,
and, like,
right?
I have a camera. So I'm like, okay, I hope like, and I looked around, and like, I think I saw someone that was like familiar. So I was like, okay, these are just like YouTube kids. And then now, like, we're like really good friends, but that's like
wait,
how
so you
I
became
met.
Friends after?
Yeah, because like
That's a
This
crazy
rando, I
story.
found where you lived. That's
like,
bold.
And then I watched the video. They had like this whole plan, so I was like, okay, this isn't just like a weird stalker, or I guess it is. But like they were like
it's like Stockholm syndrome. And now you're friends, and he's like, you're under my wing. I planned this from the beginning.
Yeah. And then like they were like, oh yeah, you said on one of your comments like forever ago that you'll have a pizza party with everyone. It was the pizza box video, the one that you were talking about. And and like, because I put the comment like, if this gets 500 comments, then I'll have a pizza party for everyone. Like, so like we ordered like 300 pizzas.
What?
And then I was like, okay, and then like a pizza guy comes up with like so many pizzas.
Wait, this is when you woke up.
This is right when I woke up.
Wait, and
I was
they
like,
brought a shit ton of pizzas?
and they're like, yeah, you said you would buy everyone pizzas, so like, are you gonna pay for all these? And I was like, I guess I will.
Wait, you paid for them?
I was about to, but they were like, oh, we're just kidding. We were just doing that for the video. But like, we already like bought him. This is just our friend. He's not even a pizza man. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, that's cool. You were about to just do it. But I was like, I'm half asleep. I would have just
Given you the
anything.
card.
Just take the card.
Just let me go back to sleep.
And they're like Little Caesars. So I was like, that's like $30. I don't know like how much.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And then I let them inside, and we all had like a pizza party. I don't know. That was probably the worst part to do.
I feel like you're that chill person though, so they feel like comfortable doing that. I don't know if that's like.
Did they reveal your address like on YouTube after?
Like how they found you? Like, oh, look this is why we know he lives here.
Yeah, they did that.
And
God.
That means anyone could find you.
What happened?
Have
I
you
think
moved since?
Yeah, I have. But like,
Okay.
I told my landlord, I was like, hey, like, I kind of like, I'm gonna get doxxed. Is there any way I could like get out of the lease? Because like they posted, and I was like, I'm like, someone else could like do it. They did some crazy stuff to like find it. It was kind of funny.
Is that video still out?
I think so. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So wait, you got out of your lease as a result of the video?
No, I still had to wait it out. So like, no one really found the way that he did it. Because I think he left out a few steps just so I don't like get killed.
That makes sense.
That's nice of
Yeah,
you.
and probably.
That's so nice.
Thank you for not getting me
Yeah.
murdered.
Yeah.
I would have thought if I saw his video that your reaction was fake. Because I don't
Oh,
believe
really?
anything in like those types of videos anymore, that they're
I know.
real reactions. And so I'd have been like, oh, of course, they built YouTube.
Oh,
he
there's
was
so
in
many
on
dumb
it.
fake
And he offers my boyfriend $50K to take me on a date.
You were in one
The
of those?
video has like 10 million views on TikTok.
No.
I'm the girlfriend that gets in the car.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
think I've seen that one, and I wanted to just die.
I wasn't even
know if
tagged
it was
either.
you.
So I was like,
What?
what the fuck? 10 million views and I'm not tagged. And then it went viral on all these pages. So people were sending it to me and they were like, Like from people from like middle school, and I'm like, yep, that's me. Thanks for no one tagging me.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fucking bitches.
Fucking bitches. TikTok fuckboys. Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Never trust them.
Are you a fuckboy?
No, I don't think so.
Are you a love bug? I feel like you're a love bug.
I'm like, yeah, I think I'm a love bug.
But I also feel like you wouldn't text a girl back for like 3 days and you'd be like, bro, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm actually so good on my phone because like I hate having the notifications. Like some people have like 1,000 and I'm like, I freak out. And like I'll like even text back like just random people and I'm like, oh, just get rid of this notification.
See, I do that. I just read them. I'm like, I will respond to
you
that
would hate
later.
my cell phone then because it's every like square of all of the apps and it's like 36,000. Like,
Yeah, the email. Like I have all my emails like in different categories. So there's like 5 at a time usually.
oh, so
That's
you're
it?
organized.
Yeah.
You don't have
like,
any spam?
I have spam, but like I spam them. So like they're not in my like inbox.
You go through every single email you get.
Yeah, I just delete like a bunch and then like
Wow.
I keep the few that I like need to respond to. Or like I just
What?
freak out.
I
That's
literally
impressive.
look at it and I'm like, I don't have the mental capacity to deal with that right now. And then it adds up.
Yeah, the big add up.
It took me like an hour, went through an hour of my emails, starting to delete them because I was like, let's try to clear this out. Because that's what I'll do because I definitely have ADHD or I have something in my brain wrong. And then, and so I'll go through spurts where I could spend 12 hours doing all that. Everything's clean. And then in like 6 months go by. And as it just like piles up and I have to like redo that spurt of like cleaning everything and
Yeah.
organizing my computer. So no.
Tough world out there for getting emails.
Yeah.
spam
I have like
No.
19,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would lose my mind.
Do you have ADHD or anything like that? Is that,
I don't know,
am I allowed to
probably.
ask that HIPAA?
Yeah, that's fine.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? I think so. I think I probably do. Probably everyone has a little bit of it.
That's true. We're all on a spectrum.
Especially because of TikTok.
Yeah, the TikTok.
Yeah, we've been wondering if we're autistic for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
And then we're like, are we? I don't know.
Were we just abused as children?
We all just want to be autistic.
I think that as well. But no, there's
knows?
literally things and I read about it and I'm like, wait, that explains a lot. Like it like almost made me like realize things. And I'm like,
I want a doctor to diagnose me with everyone so like I could be like, yo, remember that one time I did that? It's because of this, and that.
I have a doctor's note.
I got a doctor's note, so
You go
sorry
back
I
doing
burnt down
your-
your house, buddy. I'm just being quirky.
It was 2002, you know?
And yeah, they didn't know what manic meant in 2002, but that's what I was doing.
yeah,
No, they definitely did, probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like 2002 was
They
so
just
long
called you
ago.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy this, crazy that, crazy. That person's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're like, the fact that they're not calling people crazy anymore. They're pinpointing exactly what it might be. Like, oh, I can recognize that person has BPD or that person's bipolar or that person has ADHD or OCD or they're like on the spectrum or whatever. Like that definitely wasn't happening in fucking 2002. People were just like writing them off as like crazy people.
Or just like, stop doing that.
What are you doing with your brain?
Yeah, just stop.
Stop it.
Just
Can you?
focus?
It's really easy just
Come
to
here.
stop.
Like
Yeah.
we're dogs.
You talk to me like I'm a dog sometimes.
I can't snap.
Yeah. What
You just had to rub that in my face, huh?
Yeah, I just showed the fuck up.
That's
Showed
kind
the
of
fuck off.
do you always want to like do YouTube and stuff or do you like want to go a different route? Like I'm sure there's way more to you, you know what I mean? So like are you thinking of how to transition or like what's your plan?
Yeah, I do want to do bigger and better things, but it's also fun where I'm at right now.
So you love everything. you do.
I like not because like I've tried to like sell shows and stuff, and then like it always just gets complicated. I'm like, "Bah, we could do this on our own anyway.
Yeah.
Like it's so easy. Like so many like companies where I've done like stuff with like Funny or Die or something, and like they spend like $100,000 on like one episode for like Facebook, and I'm like, we could have done this in like 2 seconds and made it better. And so like they just do like 5,000 different camera angles and stuff, and I'm like, ugh. So I kind of like the way we do it now, where we could just film like a 10-minute long video in like an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you do the editing?
Yeah, I like the editing.
Okay.
Do you use,
Yeah,
like,
well, I
Final
don't
Cut?
like it, but I like just when it's done. And I'm like, cool, that was because of me. That's cool.
Yeah. It's
But
rewarding.
it is hard too. I use Premiere though.
How long
Premiere.
does it normally take for like a 10-minute video if you have an hour of shooting?
Usually it's like 2 hours of shooting or something, but like cuts down to like 30. I don't know. Sometimes we just over film too, but usually it's like 10 hours.
Of editing?
Maybe more, because it's like the editing, and then you have it, and then you're like, I gotta color it, I gotta add subtitles, I gotta make the TikTok version, gotta make the Instagram version, like what you guys probably have to do for like the podcast. And
Yeah.
stuff. You're like, here's a funny TikTok clip, and then I'm like, oh, but the second YouTube channel, and like now there's YouTube Shorts. And
Yeah.
it's like all these like new things, and you're like,
It's crazy.
and they're all competing for each other. So you're like, what's the new algorithm? It's different from last week.
It's different like across all the platforms, and you have to know all of them, and it's a lot.
It's crazy. You almost have
Yeah.
to like think for them. You're like, or like as what like Facebook would be doing. Like, oh, Facebook is competing with TikTok's like short form. So now they put the reels in. Now they're going to push the reels for people to get off TikTok and go to Facebook. Like they're always like competing.
People don't realize how often your job you have to adapt like for the job. Like even like people who do like videography or like they're editing and stuff, it's like you might be editing one way and doing something specific, but you're gonna have to adjust how that's edited or the versions that you're gonna make based on what's hot right now. You know, and that's constantly changing. Like that's like we've had to like make videos. We'll make videos for reels because we smoke, so we stop smoking on camera as much. Or like during the intro, where it's a little bit more like getting to know each other, and then the stuff that we'd put as clips is like where we're no longer smoking, but we're high and we're just like having a good time. Because we were making all these dope clips, and then we couldn't put it on TikTok.
Or we were getting banned from TikTok for putting them up.
Yeah, and then there's like, okay, if we have all these viral clips that we could use for Instagram that we know will work, but won't work with TikTok or vice versa. Like we're making all these adjustments and stuff, and it's a lot of editing.
There's like 50 different exports.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
this
that
version,
fucking
it's like-
kills you. People don't realize how much goes behind content creation. So it's nice, like, we talk about how long it takes for us to do podcast shit and, like, how much work goes on behind the scenes. It's nice to hear other content creators, like, have similar
But
struggles.
I love when like content creators complain. Like,
I
they're like, oh, it's
know.
so hard. But and then someone like has like a shitty boss. They're like, shut up, dumb idiots. Talking about going to like EDC for free. And I'm like, but the exporting is hard.
Literally.
I'm a baby.
I know. Yeah, I'm like complaining from like the mansion that somebody else paid for me to be at. Yeah. Like, wow, I can't believe I worked all these hours and I have this hot tub and like 16 rooms I have to explore with
are
different
lucky.
themes.
We are very lucky.
Yeah. No, but
I do
literally,
it all the time too, though. I'm like, I'm just a baby. And I'm like, wait a second. I used to work at like Albertsons grocery store, and it was definitely way more miserable than you have an algorithm that's also always changing, but you have like a boss who like is bipolar and you're like, what mood are they in today?
I would rather
Same
have the algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all moody.
oh my
Little
goodness.
teenager
Algorithms are
bitches.
moody. Yeah.
Fucking, it's so stupid. That's what I mean by like the clips. We would have to adjust like, okay, this type style of video was popular, and now they're like, you have to cut it down even more, like less space in between everything. Start with like the punchline and all of this stuff. I don't know. 'Cause sometimes we just want to have a real conversation, and the good part that would like catch someone's attentions at the end or like in the middle,
Yeah.
and we're like, fuck. Your stuff is very like like I feel like every line is funny. You know what I mean? So it's just like so.
I used to
people
do like
entertained.
really like longer, drier stuff, but then now like everywhere is like short.
So you've adjusted everything.
A little bit. I still like have like the full video, like a 5, 6, 7 minute video, and then I'll like take the little 1 minute bits from it
Yep.
and like just upload it everywhere else. I'm like,
That makes sense.
so if it doesn't do well, like as the whole video, I'm like, dang it. And then like, and then if it does good on like TikTok, I'm like, cool. I didn't waste my life.
Yeah.
It gets like over 1,000 plays. I'm like, yay.
Yeah. We're
feel
simple creatures, content creators. Just get us views. That's all we need.
For sure.
We're driven by views. We pump it into our fucking veins.
Yeah.
Didn't you go to like film school or something?
A little bit. I did some like film classes at college to like make my mom think I'm going to college, but really I'm just like doing.
No one needs college nowadays.
Learned the most from like just like filming when I was a kid, or like buying my own camera and then like just experimenting with it, or like I filmed weddings for like 6 years, so like I just learned.
That's just something you like loved doing and enjoyed doing.
And then like weddings weren't like the best, but like it was like a cool way to like get money and get more equipment to do like YouTube stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least there's music too while you're recording, so you can like vibe.
Just vibe and hear their shitty speeches that they say. Like everyone has like the same. I don't know. It's like watching like reality TV. You guys ever watch like Temptation Island? Or like Too
I haven't
Hot to
seen
Handle?
that.
I watched you on
Yes.
Tito. I gotta say, we're a sucker for reality TV.
I am
It's
a
so
sucker for
good.
reality
I
TV.
watch I love like all of the dating shows,
Circle.
the love shows,
Yeah.
The Circle, and I'm literally like ingrained into it. But I also recognize it's like not super real.
Yeah.
So I try
funny.
not to judge the people I see on it, but it's so hard because I'm
It's
in it,
so
so I know that
hard.
it's not real. I know how like scripted shit is, or like how they edit it to turn people against each other.
Yeah. Like
And-
me.
But then I'm literally like, yeah, but it was such a good storyline. It was such good TV.
I believe
so
it now.
good.
Yeah.
Our favorite one is Temptation Island. I forget like where it is, but it's like so funny. Like
Is that
they're-
the couples?
Yeah, the couples, they split up and like are around a bunch of single people and see like,
Oh.
they're not gonna tempt me. But my friends who are my roommates, we just watch it and we're like afterwards we're so toxic. We're like, they're fucking manipulative. Oh my god, they shouldn't be together. Like we're just so in it. We like started watching it as a joke, and then like all three of us like just dudes
It
just being
becomes
like
not a joke.
being like, oh, she is just being toxic, or like, oh, he's just being a fuck boy. He doesn't mean this. He's just brain dead. Like, we just
you
turn-
really
I
like
love talking
empathize
shit
with
about
them.
it.
It's so hard to not be toxic because you're just watching them and you're like, you could just talk shit, and it's like, it's so bad. But
You're
it's
like, I'd
so
rather
fun.
them be with them anyways. So keep
Yeah.
cheating on your boyfriend.
Yeah, and yeah, some people are like, just cheat on him. He's a dickhead anyway. He deserves to get cheated on. Like, go with this guy. And like, we're just so into it for some reason. And then my birthday's on Saturday, and
Yeah.
they got me like a cameo from the host of it, and they like showed it to me like, right
That's
before I was
cute.
coming here. He's like, his name's Mark Wahlberg. But like,
It's
Mark
not Mark,
Wahlberg.
but it's
it's
not
not
Mark.
Mark Wahlberg, but he's like he's been a host for like ever, but we like fell in love with him because he's just weird and this is like funny old guy who's like just like he's like a couple's like therapist pretty much host.
Oh,
he would always be
that's
like,
cute. I love that.
And they got me like a cameo for my birthday for it, and I was like, this is awesome, and no one else is gonna like get it if I post like this.
I know.
Like, I'm so
Who is this guy?
But it's like means something to you too, because like you're watching it with your boys. That's
Yeah.
I love being a girl and just like getting like guys into reality TV because they're
It's-
always like that's stupid, and then
Yeah.
you turn it on with them, and then they're like talking about the show with you, and I'm like, ha, I got you.
It's so fun.
What was your like first reality show that you were exposed to? Mine was Jersey Shore.
Wait,
that
hold
I was
on.
obsessed with.
I never really was into them, like, because I was just also like, what was my first reality TV
Like, so you
show?
watch Survivor,
I didn't watch Survivor or
Okay.
anything. I
Big Brother.
like the MTV shows, kind of, you know. Like,
Oh,
I'll
like
watch-
Welcome to My Crib.
Yeah, or like Next.
Sweet
Have you guys
16?
seen Next?
No,
Butts
what's that?
I don't know, but like it was Next.
No,
or-
is that
I think it
the-
was
is Next the van
MTV
one?
Yeah, they would walk up the van and be like, "Yeah, I'm Tyler," and then it would like say all these weird stats. It'd be like, "Only shit the bed once," and like it was like random stuff that was like so funny. But yeah, just like recently, I've just been getting into them for no reason.
It's such good TV.
guilty
They're just getting
pleasures.
better and better.
They
Would you ever
are.
be on one?
I would never be good at like one of like the love ones because like I feel like they just say the same thing over and over again, and like my like flirt game is like just like weird and like it doesn't make sense and doesn't work like all the time.
Yeah. I feel like you have, I
It'd
feel
be
like you
so
have a
weird.
niche sense of humor, but there's a lot of people like that with that sense of humor. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have to like definitely find your person
Yeah.
for that. And you just like, people know. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I flirt weird too. And then I'd be like cracking jokes, and then people would be like, that's not funny. Like when I have sex, I crack jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, look at your wiener, and I like flip it around, like flick it and do weird shit because
the
I like
funniest.
don't know how to take that situation seriously, and I'm like, but
Whoa.
I think it's a part of like what my attraction. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It's fun.
People
to joke
like
around.
that.
Like, have you ever had like a friend where it's like you guys hook up, but then you're like still good at being friends? Sometimes that doesn't work out.
That's never worked for me.
I've never been a fuck buddy person, and it's not by choice. It's that like
some people can't.
They would act like they want to be fuck buddies, and then like be like, and then like ghost.
Yeah.
But then I did this survey where I asked all the guys I ever fucked. I sent them like a sexy time survey, like talking about like how was your head game, how was Jamie's, like how would you rate the overall experience, how would you rate her enthusiasm, like all of that stuff. And I asked those people who like kind of ghosted, and they were like answered really well, and they were like, actually it was great, I was going through XYZ in my life, so it just like never worked out. Or you know,
got, like,
they just thought I was crazy.
What's that called? Closure.
I did get that closure.
It was a fun way of getting closure.
I was like, I'm doing this video for TikTok. Can you just answer this? And send someone I like talked to like 6 years ago.
Yeah. They're
do that. They're like, oh, okay.
Just doing that to like an ex you haven't talked to in forever. Like, hey, I'm just doing a TikTok. Like, what happened with us? You know?
I did that, and he didn't answer. He left me on red.
I promise it was for a TikTok. Come on.
I didn't want to just talk to you.
Yeah.
It was for just the TikTok.
Yeah.
My right patootie.
But also, like, what happened with us?
Also, like, it's for real though.
Like, where did we go wrong?
What happened? Come on. What did I do? Be honest though.
Have you ever sent that text message to someone or like asked them like that? Like come back and been like, yo, what happened?
What happened? I don't think so. I'm usually like, I just make it up in my head. I'm like, oh, I was probably just annoying, or like, oh, I shouldn't have broken up with him. I'm dumb.
So you just leave it. You don't go back for the closure?
I don't know. Like, well, I'm like friends with all my like exes, so I kind of get it.
Okay.
I kind of know what's up.
Oh, shit.
Was one of your exes the one in that like Furby head thing?
Furby head thing?
At Kristen Hancher's Halloween party?
Oh, no. She's a good friend.
That's just a friend.
You thinking about the girl at like
she
the
had
end
the possum,
of my videos?
I think.
Oh, yeah. That's
right?
Lydia.
Does she still have the possum?
Yeah, she still has the possum.
I don't know why.
Oh
no, I met your girlfriend at your the last meme night, or one of the meme nights, 3 meme nights ago. I don't know.
I don't think so. I didn't have a girlfriend.
I thought you did, and you were like, "This is my girlfriend."
Maybe I was joking. Who was it?
A blonde chick, short hair.
Maybe I said like my friend girl. I haven't had a girlfriend in forever.
I swear we thought that was his girlfriend.
I don't remember any of this.
I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
Is that why you looked so sad that whole night? You're like,
I was so sad. I was like,
I wanted
he has
to be
a
his
girlfriend. I can't eat his ass. This is a sad night.
Remember when we were crying in the corner and like he was his girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
You were just crying for some reason. Oh.
I left. That's why I left early, because I was upset and I was like, yo, I can't close, so I gotta go home.
Why were you crying on stage? Because I thought you had a girlfriend.
I came there to do a comedy show, and I just start like confessing my feelings, and I'm like, all right, I just wanted to take this time. That was the first time I met you.
Really?
At the meme night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I saw the funniest like wave. Like I was at my friend's show, and like afterwards we were just like drinking and like talking to someone, and like this random dude, like he was so bad. He's like he came up to us and like shook our hands, and he was like, oh, that's all you got? Come on, like one of those guys. And we're tired, dude. Come on,
leave us alone. We don't want to deal with this.
And then like we were talking to like some girl because she like lost her, or like her thing broke, and we were like fixing it. And then like he came up, he's like, yo, we're like, was that your boyfriend like over there? And we're like, what? And she's like, no, I don't have one. He was like, cool. It was like
he was trying to hit on you.
Trying to hit on her.
Oh.
Or like finding out like if she had a boyfriend or not. It was like so like
that's so
cheesy.
weird.
And we were like he was just wondering really hard.
If somebody led with like, do you have a boyfriend?
That's bad.
That immediately shows like insecurity to me. I'd be like, no.
Hey,
I would
what's
literally
up?
just be like, yeah, I do, even if I didn't.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Are you on birth control?
Because I'm trying to fuck
nice to
you.
meet you too. Okay, cool. Why'd you ask if I was on birth control? Just
No
wondering.
reason.
But
No,
the most mind-blowing thing is there are men who do that. There
Yeah.
are men like this.
I bet, yeah.
I feel like I've definitely experienced like guys who being like, if you're not fucking, get the fuck out. Or they're just like very blunt. Hey, like, I'm so-and-so. I don't know you. You don't know me, but I'm trying to fuck tonight and I think you're hot. Like, you down? And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's a lot. That's a lot. I feel like that's every male podcaster out there. They're like, if we're not fucking, you're out the door.
Male
Yeah.
podcasters?
Yeah.
Oh, just like outside of the podcast
the
or like
ones-
on the podcast? Like if you're coming on a podcast, we're all gonna fuck. Even the cameraman, we're all fucking. We're having an
No,
orgy.
Fresh and Fit. Okay, there's a podcast out of Miami called Fresh and Fit. They got over 500K like YouTube subscribers. They go live every single night, all day. Like first and foremost, absolute hustlers. So there's no knock in their hustle game. However, their viewpoints. It'll literally like be like women need to be submissive. When we showed up, they were like, "You guys need to be compliant, or you need to leave." Like
Wait,
that's what
I
we
think
were
I saw
told.
a video about
You
this
absolutely
guy.
have
They went
seen
viral.
videos. Everyone in every industry knows about who they are now because of the cringy shit they say.
I saw like a commentating video, like of this guy telling a story how he like fucked like 3 girls in one night, and he was just like talking about them like they're just animals. Like,
Yeah.
he's
So
just, like-
gross how they talk to women.
and it's obviously like a lie, and like he's talking about like just alpha stuff, and like it's so weird. I'm like, bro, chill.
Why do you refer
I
to
fucked
yourself as
3
an
of them.
alpha?
Yeah, me or
No,
just
no,
him?
no,
Oh,
like
like
them.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you refer
Like
to yourself
I'm not
as
an alpha. I do baby talk all the time.
You're like, I'm beta as shit.
I'm big as fuck. Proud of it.
Hell yeah.
And you're
yeah,
trying
like-
to adopt a son.
Yeah. If you like refer to yourself as an alpha, it's very weird.
Do you have a bed frame?
No, but my bed vibrates. So I think I do have a bed frame. I don't know. What's the like? It has
it like a platform?
that like moves up and down, and then like my bed vibrate. Not like sexually vibrates. Like
That's
Do you turn that on
immediately
during
where my head
sex?
went.
I
You
have
could be like, I'm
before.
just gonna soak inside your vagina and turn the bed on. Hold on, it's gonna do all the work for me.
Mormon soaking. Just yeah, and,
Didn't you
and it's
grow
not
up-
a sin.
In like something like that. Yeah, Mormon.
Yeah. But
So
it's
interesting.
not a sin if you just vibrate. But it just
No.
vibrates enough to make it feel like you're like on a cat, you know, like you're on like a big purring cat. So it's for like
Oh,
old
so that's very
people.
calming.
That sounds
Yeah.
nice.
That's like a big hug
Like,
and like,
it like
ugh.
goes, it like does a wave thing.
So it doesn't really do anything for sex.
No.
Is it
But it could be like
Tempur-Pedic?
I could be at the club and be like, "Hey, what's your name? I don't care. My bed vibrates. Are you on birth control? Are you on
Like, let's go.
Literally.
And then I'm just like get there. I'm like, no, it's like for old people to like relax. Bzz. She's like, I gotta go.
No, there's definitely a girl who'd be into that.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, I just want to vibrate out with you,
I don't
man.
vibe. I
I
don't
feel
even
like-
want to hook up. Let's just vibe for sure.
I feel like I'm that person who would fall for that and be like, but his bed vibrates. Like I have to go see what it looks. I have to go see what it's like.
His name's Chad, and his bed vibrates.
I had no idea your actual name was Chad, and then it like when I was like looking everything up and everything, and I was like, that makes so much sense because you play like a character,
Yeah.
but it's like almost like you're making fun of that. But I don't know. Then I'm like, I almost defended the name because I was like, he's playing a character, but he's like a dope dude. So like he's not what I would picture the name Chad to be. So then I'm like, no, Chad's not that kind of name.
You've done better than most Chads.
Yeah, I've gotten some hate for sure for being a Chad, or like just like made fun of, and like it's so funny. Like on dating profiles, I just put
Oh.
like in my bio, I'm like, I just put like, sorry, my name's Chad, or I put at one point I was like, my name's Chad and I'm a YouTuber, just to get like everything bad out of the way, something just like that.
I like that bare honesty.
Is like
sorry,
saying
my
you're
name's Chad.
Is saying you're a YouTuber in LA like saying you're like a DJ somewhere else or something?
I don't know.
You
like
say that
what,
with like not pride, and I'm like, I feel like that's dope.
yeah, because like DJs and like YouTubers does get like a bad rep, so that's why like I did it. For some reason, like girls will always be like, YouTubers suck,
Really?
and I'm like, sorry, that's just what I do. I do Facebook too, but and they're like, okay, now I'm leaving.
It's
I'm a
my job, though.
Facebooker.
Oh, my God.
I'm a Facebook.
Remember Farmville?
Yeah,
That was that good shit.
You ever play?
that was that good shit. Was that just on Facebook?
I think so.
Yeah.
I definitely played Farmville or Webkins. Webkins is my
Oh,
shit. I
both.
actually downloaded Webkins recently, and I was like, I'm gonna get back into this, and then it took forever to load, and then I was like, this is not the same thing I remembered in my childhood.
Pop Tropica was the shit.
Neopets. Neopets.
Oh, yeah.
Was that on Facebook?
No, that was just like online back
just
in the day.
general. Oh yeah.
Did you
Now
ever
we're
do
just shooting
Neopets?
shit.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think I might have been too old for that or something.
How old are you?
Almost 30 on Saturday.
Happy birthday.
I'm 28.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a loser.
Yeah.
Maybe I couldn't
Fucking
afford
get
it.
off our
Maybe I
podcast.
couldn't afford a $10 Neopet.
I don't
Were they
think
like
it
the
was-
thing, like Tamagotchi?
No. Neopets was online. It was a website, and it was like you basically like got pets, and then you could like play games and level them up, and then like you could collect pets. It was just like, and then you could code your own website for your pet and like their homes, and they'd have like a
That's
place
Like
to
the
stay.
MySpace times?
Yeah, so
You could,
it
like,
was-
code.
It was MySpace time, so like I did computer science as a minor in college because of Neopets from when I was literally in like 3rd grade. I feel like super young, like coding websites for these like animals, and I'm like, this is so cool, not realizing that it's like
Actually useful.
actually
Yeah.
useful. So like I did coding
That's cool.
because of fucking being super nerdy and playing weird like video games. And shit.
Everyone was a coder during MySpace times. 'Cause you
Oh,
like
yeah.
wanted to like change your, but like you would see like all the symbols and you're like, I'm a fucking legend.
Why did we
Yeah.
get rid of
I put
MySpace?
Avril Lavigne on my page.
Yeah, the fucking
I'm a
What was
legend.
your MySpace song?
Yeah, when I was like in 5th grade, it was like probably Avril Lavigne. Then it went to like AC/DC probably.
What
and, like,
Avril
Red Hot
Lavigne
Chili-
song?
Probably just like complicated. I would like sing that on the swings. Like I was like, I like learned every word, and I was like, I love her. She was like 5 years older than me, but I'm like, that's the prettiest girl in the world.
She was one of my first. She was my first concert or my second
Really?
concert ever. Yeah, Avril
Oh, I'm
Lavigne.
jealous.
I had a boy's haircut and I wore a scally cap and I had like black eyeshadow and like a choker and I looked like a total fucking scene girl and I was like, oh my god, Avril.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen
such
her?
a fat crush on her. I've never seen her.
You have to see her live.
I know.
Is it
Oh,
really?
right.
Is it really Avril Lavigne or is it a clone? I don't know.
She's starting to look more like Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Did
There
you
was
get,
something
like,
that happened,
botched?
maybe. I don't know. What did happen?
Like someone
I remember there
died
was,
and
like,
they thought it was like a clone of her. They were like,
Yeah.
Avril actually died and it's not really Avril and it's this girl Melissa or something playing Avril.
there was
That's
like full
weird.
conspiracy.
Yeah, there's
That's
full
I remember that
conspiracies,
yeah.
but I loved her.
You're
Skater
like,
boy.
Fuck, I missed my
Skater
chance to
Boy.
get Avril.
Now it's Melissa. Damn it.
I don't want Melissa.
I don't want Melissa. I want Avril. She died. And I moved her
I have
was your
trauma
guys'
from Avril Lavigne though.
from the show. You get
No.
trampled by like teenage girls.
No, so I had a bowl cut in 5th grade. So like I think 6th grade, there was a talent show in the middle school, and I did it with my friend Kayla, and we danced to Skater Boy. So we had a full dance to Skater Boy, and my mom did our makeup, which we looked like hookers.
Oh, goodness.
Like it was so bad. And then we danced to Skater Boy. Actually, this is so progressive of my hometown, which is such a bad town because they say like really stupid stuff. But everyone kept coming up to me after the performance and they'd be like, oh my God, you guys did so good. Are you brother and sister? And I was like, I have makeup on and like a short hair, and I get that I'm a girl. Like this is just a girly short haircut. What the fuck? But yeah, so that was like really hard for me
Yeah.
because I was like so proud of myself and I wanted to be a superstar and I wanted to be a dancer and be a girl, and everyone's like, oh, you're a son.
You're a boy.
You're a boy.
Surprise.
And I was like, I don't want to be a boy.
Those little moments you just remember forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps you up at night at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
The
Yeah.
woman who cut my hair to this day, I still like haven't had a conversation with. She's
You could probably
his
beat the
best
fuck out of her
friend's
now.
mom, our neighbor, because it fucked me up so badly from
Mm-hmm.
the haircut in 5th grade that she gave me.
A haircut could just fuck up your life.
It really can.
But a haircut can also change your life. Because have
Yeah.
you ever, like, some people can change with a whole different haircut. You could not think they're attractive, and then someone like cleans them up, and you're like, wait a second, that's a different person.
Yeah.
They could be cute.
Yeah, like all those makeover shows.
I could be cute one day.
Could I give you a mohawk
Ooh, a mohawk.
I want to.
right now?
Me and my mom, like, she would give me haircuts like my whole life, and then like one of the only times we would like fight was with like when she would give me a haircut because I hated it short, and she was like, I'm like, don't cut it short. Like
And
even
she'd
to
cut it
this day,
short.
she would just cut it shorter than I want. I'm like, God, I look like you just want me to look like a Mormon boy. I would always do that. And just, like,
How would our Mormon boys look?
just like really clean shaven, but I always wanted it like messy and long. And then then I'll just take a shower and then I'll get out and be like, it doesn't look bad. Every time, like my whole life.
You have to redo your own hair after you get a haircut.
And then I'll always be like, sorry, it looks fine.
So you're like, you love the long hair.
Yeah.
You're gonna be long hair forever.
Yeah, I might cut my own hair because I did last time I cut my hair. I cut it myself for a video. And for some reason, I thought that was so funny, and then so I just want to do it again.
You should
look really bad.
You should
I made
just
it as bad
videotape
as
every
possible.
haircut.
Yeah, every haircut. I made it like really like one side was long, one side was
I feel like I
here.
remember that.
Yeah, you might have.
Did you just wear a hat for a while?
I wore a hat, or I just walked around and like just messed it up, and everyone was like, "What are you doing?" I did that for like a month, and I was like,
remember that. I was like, he has like some interesting hair right now.
"Yeah." It was maybe during that show that we met at. I was just probably looked. Just
Was it a year ago?
The meme night? Did we meet like a?
It was in October.
October?
Yeah, it was in October. Maybe.
Damn.
I might have been. Wow, we've known each other for so long.
We have so much in
We
common.
have so much in common.
We fuck.
I'm shy. I'm just this many.
I have you're two.
I should just baby talk the whole time.
Oh, are you into age play?
No.
I was going to say, do you baby talk
What if
during
I was
sex?
like, what if I was like,
If she
will you
wanted
change
me to,
my diaper,
no,
Daddy?
Do you call her
I like
mommy?
baby talk to the boys. What?
Do you call her mommy?
No. Age play is weird. Change my
I thought we were getting somewhere.
No. Yeah,
Damn.
I start breaking down. I'm just like, this does turn into a weird therapy session.
I pull a diaper
Nobody
out
loved me when I was a baby.
What would you do if you were on a
No
one night
one.
stand and some girl was just like pulled out a diaper and was like, "This is what I'm into." Why not?
Would you diaper her?
Would you like? Because you know how so many times like
I would
sometimes
love
guys
it.
take one for the team.
Yeah.
Like you answer the door from a Tinder date and you're like, "You're not what you looked like on your profile," but I can't say no now. I already answered the door. Like
I've
you know what I
taken
mean?
so many for the team.
So like, what if
awesome.
she was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna wear a diaper this whole time. I'll just pull it to the side."
Oh,
No, I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
No.
that's your deal breaker?
Yeah.
You'd run out.
It's a diaper. What if it was a clean diaper?
What if she's like secretly recording and like that just gets leaked and you're like,
That's so true. I didn't
Fucked
even.
a diaper girl.
That sucks that we have to like
Ew.
think about being extorted at all times.
yeah.
It does.
Even while you're fucking, you're like, they could just be trying to put this out there.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's
always
why
on the
I like.
back of my
But then
mind.
that's your Ray J and Kim K. That is your moment. You become a real estate mogul and billionaire.
Yeah.
It's when you fuck a girl with a diaper on and it gets leaked.
Oh.
He's like, I don't want to be known as that. That is
I'd rather
not.
just have a sex
That's
tape
not the
release.
film legacy I want to leave.
How would your mom feel about that?
She wouldn't talk to me.
Really?
I wouldn't let anyone talk to me. I'd be like, don't talk to me. I'm the diaper guy.
Oh my god.
You just go into hibernation like nobody can see me
Yeah.
ever again.
That's why I like dirty talk. I just don't do it. I just make jokes until they're like, okay, this is fucking weird. But then like,
So you're just having fun while you're fucking.
yeah. I'm like, what if like just like they're just voice messaging it and it's just they just hear me saying, oh yeah, you like that? I don't know. I don't even know how
Are
to
you
dirty
like?
talk.
Do you even say anything, or are you just silent and just going?
Do you moan?
I think so. Yeah, I moan. Like I get into it. Woo,
Okay.
but like sometimes it's
You're
just
like,
funny. To, woo. Oh,
We're
he's into it.
Yes.
He's into it. Woo.
When you wahoo?
Yeah.
What was that on The
Wahoo.
Sims?
Is that what
Yahoo?
it is? Yahoo? They
No,
Wahoo?
that's a search platform.
What?
What? Yahoo
Like
is a-
Yahoo.com. It's a
and
search
Ask
platform.
Jeeves and remember Ask Jeeves?
Vaguely.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
remember Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves.
She's way younger.
Yeah, I'm a baby. I'm an actual baby.
Oh
I'm just a
no.
little baby.
Go.
I feel like I would have to be British to use a baby voice. Like I couldn't do a baby American voice.
Mommy.
Mommy, please.
The boys are being mean to me on the playground.
I need some
I don't know why
lunch
my
money.
voice goes deeper when I'm trying to be an English baby.
English babies pop out and they sound like Winston Churchill.
Literally.
That's how it works. That's science.
Yeah,
Yeah. Daddy.
that is science right there.
Mommy, please.
Oh.
Oh, you fucking
Elmo.
no, that was like
That was like
Lord of the
helium.
Rings,
Yeah.
fucking Gollum. Or no.
Oh, Schmeagol. Oh, that was good.
Whoa, okay.
Are you a little nerd?
I think I've only watched Lord of the Rings like once.
Oh. We watched it when we all got COVID together, but we never finished it.
The last one.
And it's like we're edging ourselves with Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings, just like holding on for the last big O.
yeah, you.
The last
Every
big O
time she's
face.
like, "Are you gonna give
Right,
it to
there's-
me? Are we gonna watch
Are we
it?
finally gonna watch it?
And I'm like, I'm too tired tonight. Like, it's not gonna happen.
It's been a year
Maybe
since
tomorrow.
we've touched.
I'm gonna watch Lord of the Rings and edge myself so much till like the eye looks like a pussy. I'm just like, I'll fap to that. Fine.
I thought we all thought that already. Like you didn't.
The ring, I
masturbate
just
to that scene?
I'm like, oh, Lord of the Ring, Lord of the cock rings. Let's go.
I said this last week.
You did?
Yeah.
Till Gollum starts looking hot.
I think Gollum and
you know-
Bilbo fucked.
Probably.
There was some
There's
tension
some-
there.
There is like a porn. There's a porn video.
Oh,
on that for
absolutely.
sure.
There's fan fiction.
Yeah.
Gollum and
I want to
Frodo.
see like Gollum and then like Hagrid. I want that to be like a crossover. Just
What if
fucking.
Gollum and Hagrid just fucked and then they like popped out like the next Victoria's Secret supermodel?
Yeah. Lord
know?
of the hairy.
Vagina.
Lord of the hairy vagina. Lord of the hairy cock ring. Lord of the hairy cock.
Have you
And
ever used a cock ring?
I think so.
I've never.
I don't really know. I think I went to a hotel once. I was in the middle of New York just by myself.
Did you
And
get a
then-
hooker?
No. I've never gotten a hooker yet. I think I'm too
Yeah,
scared.
Just you wait till this week because
But
he's turning 30.
Yesterday there was like a hooker on like my friend's street. And I'm
Oh.
like, she kind of bad though.
Just like
And
hanging
I'm
out
like,
on the
one day-
corner.
And me and my friend are like, one day if we're just drunk enough, like maybe. She looks nice.
Y'all as a group.
Maybe.
Have you had group sex with your friends?
No. I've had like a foursome. We always joke about doing it, and like literally the other day I'm like, I think one day we'll just be so fucked up I'll just suck your dick as a joke. but then we both just get like super into it and we're like, this is our
yeah.
thing. I'm
Oh
like,
my
this
God.
is so funny.
This is
It's
is
so weird.
just end
hilarious.
up with a shot of cum in your face. You're like, this is so funny right now.
This is hilarious, bro. Wow. Free moisturizer, right, dude? You've been eating pineapple, bro. I know.
It tastes good.
It's fucking good.
You can tell when somebody's been eating right.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
You can.
True. They have a protein smoothie with bananas and stuff in the morning.
You gain muscles as you like
Yeah.
take back their cum.
Your
You're
pussy.
like, is that vanilla whey protein or the chocolate flavored whey protein taste in there?
There have to be like in the future, you'll be able to take something and then like it'll just boom, just like that, and then you taste like blue raspberry.
Oh,
I
that
thought
should
there
be
was
a thing.
something.
Really?
There's these like little pills. They're like little red ball pill things, and I forget what they're called. But you like take it, and then I think you eat it, and it makes your pussy like taste like candy.
Pussy
What?
wet, pussy tight, pussy clean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes your pussy taste like candy, and like that's all you can taste. You have to like buy them online though, and I don't know what they're called.
From like Mexico or something.
Yeah, just look at like make your pussy taste great pill. I don't know.
That's
like,
exactly what I'm
that's
typing
what I
into
would
Google. That's why I hate when people are like, I don't know what to Google. I'm like, well, start with what comes to your brain.
Like, what's the question you have? Go, let's start there.
One time I thought it tasted like strawberries, so I was like, I think I'm in love with you, girl.
And
You
then
had a strawberry pussy before?
I think so.
what
yeah.
happened? Were you in love with her?
Well, we started dating.
Because of the strawberry pussy?
No, not just because, but maybe that's like the chemicals and the pheromones. You're like, your body's like, yeah, you guys should procreate.
Yeah.
Yeah. You smell genetically different enough that your offspring
Yeah.
probably won't die.
Yeah, exactly.
I've definitely smelled a
pheromones
man when
thing.
they're like sweaty and be like, I could have a baby.
Yeah, something about
And it
that.
has nothing, I don't want a baby, but like everything's like, you want child with man.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I still remember like my first or like one of my first like kisses in high school. We were like best friends too, but like I still like remember how she smells because like I had a crush on her, and then like
Oh,
and like
that's
and same with
cute.
like my other first girlfriend. I was like, you smell like I should just get married right now, even though I'm 16.
Really? know.
Yeah,
You're
it's
a
like
little
the same
softy.
thing. Well, softy. No, I'm not. Now I'm numb to the world, and I say no to everything.
Look at you setting your boundaries.
Yeah.
We love that. We
no
love
more
that.
love, just dying
Just
alone.
hate.
No, you can love love. We all love love.
I think I just fall in love like every week. I'm like, I love you this week. And then
What
they
makes
swerve
you
me
feel
and I'm
like you love somebody,
I'm gonna find
though?
love somewhere else.
Like, do you have a type? Like, is there a thing that they have and you're like, that's the one? Or is it like random and you can't explain it? Or is it how
I can't
they
really
smell?
explain it. Yeah,
smell
it's
like
how they
strawberries.
smell. If they smell like strawberries and, you know.
You're like, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I got the whipped cream for you.
The next
girl.
time, the
vagina
next time we
smells
show
like
up, I'm just like
strawberries.
covered in strawberry perfume.
You're like, what's up? You just hug me for too long. You're like, no.
Actually, I just brought strawberries. You
And
want to eat one?
And I just work out and get really sweaty. I'm like, is this doing for you? How are my
I'm
chemicals?
like, can I smell your armpits? I do that.
Yeah.
You ever
I do
smell a
that
man's
too.
armpit?
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah, it smells great sometimes, and I'm like, I really like that. I'm a weirdo.
I want to
I
get back
love
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
Smell that. I feel like I just heard a story about like a friend. I don't even know.
Is it a friend or is it you?
I wonder if it's not me, but I don't have friends, so maybe it is me. But yeah, there's probably like armpit play out there. I wonder if like guys like ever fucking armpit.
I've never had my armpit fucked, but there's something for everyone out there.
One time a girl said, she was like, oh, that was really good. Do you want me to like suck your toes? And I'm like, no, like, why would you have to do that? She's like, oh, I don't know. Like, just in case you're into that, like you, like, I
Like,
feel like
after
I
you
owe you
finish?
something. And I'm like, I don't know. You don't owe me anything.
Maybe I know some girls
owe me
that have a foot fetish. So
Yeah.
like she could have been like, because guys who have foot fetishes kind of, they like, guys when they have like weird kinks like that or something like that, not weird kinks, but
You just
kinks.
go,
We don't
all right,
kink
baby,
shame.
yeah. Woo, suck on my
They'll
toes.
ask like it's a joke or be like, oh, would you want
Yeah.
that? And then it's like,
It's always a
'cause
joke at first.
maybe she just really liked feet and she looked at yours and she was like, I want to suck on those.
I want
I
to
should
suck
have
on
just
those
let her do it and
toes.
just be like, sure. You don't
Do
need
it
to
for
do
the
it. Don't do it
story.
for me. Yeah, I should.
Do it for you.
Do it for the plot.
Should have like Snapchatted or something. Been like, here we
should hit
go.
her up.
You'd be like, look who's. I feel like that's something I would see on your Instagram story.
Yeah, that's
I feel
true.
like I've seen toe play on your close friend Instagram story. I've like definitely seen something like
for
that.
sure.
I'm a big
has.
fan of toe play, but only platonic.
I
I don't
Yeah.
want it sexually.
Yeah, I don't either want. It's fun to do it like as a joke.
It's like a weird thing.
Yeah.
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 I used to hold toes with my friend, like we'd interlock.
It's kink baiting.
I feel like I should do that more now that I have an OnlyFans.
When I
but-
find out
Yeah.
somebody has a foot fetish, I'm immediately like taking my feet out and I'm like, I'll rub them on their legs and I'll be like, oh, hey, I think it's
Oh,
so funny.
yeah.
They'll get like, it's a
Around.
sexual thing for them. And I'm like, this is just my regular foot.
I wish
do you
I had
like
a foot
it?
fetish, but do you like it?
I just want to know, I want to know what someone would judge.
Girl,
I'm like, you have a foot fetish? What is mine? Like, give me a high number.
Give me a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, I need to know what you think of my feet. And one time a guy with a foot fetish gave me a 7 and I was not satisfied with that answer. I was like, I have
That
way
is
nicer
rude.
feet than a 7, so fuck you. And he's like, your second toe does that weird thing where it looks like the fucking
Is it longer?
No, it looks like Star Trek when they do this thing.
Oh,
Like,
it's separate.
like my
your
big
foot does that? Goes,
it's like
whoop.
my big toe and this is what my foot looks like. Big toe and first toe together. And then if I stand in pictures and I'm in flip-flops, they look like that. And so it looks so ugly in pictures. I can't take pictures with my feet out.
Yeah.
Or just-
I feel like girls could fake like if they're into like a fetish, you could be like, yeah, but like if I had to like fake that I was into like a foot thing and I'm like, yeah, you like that foot massage? And she's like, yeah, to you? I'm like, yeah. She's like, why is your dick like inverted into your stomach?
Oh my God. Hearing you.
Oh,
I did not like that.
I lied. I don't like it.
Have you
Hearing-
ever sucked on toes?
As a joke. In like a
It's
hot
always
tub.
as a joke.
It's always as a joke.
But then it starts getting real and suddenly you have a toe in your butt.
Suddenly you have a toe in your ass and a huge boner. Not from Blue Chew. This has been brought to you by Blue Chew.
Oh my God.
Thank you
Wait.
for getting us a sponsor with Blue Chew.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
this wasn't sponsored, but they should sponsor you guys.
No, Emily and I
Lot
are
of
just sitting
sex
here,
talk.
2 girls, 1 blunt, both packed lips.
Yeah.
We're just like talking.
I've
and you guys
never
like
done
fucking.
chew.
Oh, no.
Blue Chew. What? Do girls do Blue Chew? How does it work?
Girls in my high school did
Isn't that where you put it in your
lips, packing lips, right?
Blue Chew? No, it's like the boner
Oh, it's the-
pill.
It's a
It's a boner pill.
Wait, what'd you
I
think
was
it
thinking
was?
Chew is like tobacco.
chew tobacco.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's like a
It's a boner
cooler,
pill.
like boner pill, like a cooler Viagra. You're like,
I took
took a
some
blue
blue
chew.
chew.
It's like
you-
it's like Viagra. Everyone's like old people. I'm not old, but Blue Chew's like, yo,
Cool people.
Yo, I got a hard dick.
yo, I got a hard dick. I'm not an old
My
man.
name's
I'm just a
Chad.
dude that wants to fuck.
Yeah.
and fuck good for my queens. I don't want to last 1 minute anymore.
Have you ever tried it?
Yeah. But I
many
didn't chew
times?
it because I didn't want to taste it. I just swallowed it. So maybe it didn't work. Who knows?
Did you have a boner?
Yeah, I did get a boner.
How long did said
I was
boner
like,
last?
I think a while. I was just like, woo. Like, I'm not even that horny, but I've got a boner. It just like puts blood in your dick. It's weird.
That's scary.
Probably unnatural. How do they like, when like those like boner pill places like are like side effects may include like you have a boner for 6 hours or like if you have death, dick explodes. Like what do you do? Like go to the doctor and you're like, oh my dick's been hard for like 7 hours and it like hurts. It's like throbbing.
I think they just make you sit it out at the hospital.
Yeah, they're like, dude, that's embarrassing. Why'd you even come here?
Yeah, you should just stay home with your hard dick.
I think
Yeah.
they do something so it goes down so it doesn't hurt you.
They give you like a painkiller. So you're
They
just
give
like,
you an
"Whoa."
anti-Viagra.
Yeah, an anti-Viagra.
Oh,
Ow, funny
my
boner.
funny bone.
Wait, David, how long
Funny
have we been
boner.
recording?
Yeah, wrap it up.
And then
I
we'll
didn't-
wrap you up.
That went
Wrap
by
me
so
up.
fast.
I never wrap up.
You do put
You don't
condoms
wrap
on?
your willy?
No, I wrap my willy.
Every
I'm just trying to
time?
be cool.
If you have a girlfriend.
No, if I have a girlfriend, no.
You go raw.
Go raw.
Yeah.
We
like
raw
a
dog it on
man.
this
Or
podcast.
if it's like one of the main squeezes, and then you're like,
Yeah.
we're chill.
yeah.
Like a girl you
I
like
trust your
like.
pussy.
I trust you.
Do you get tested a lot?
Yeah, if there's like a random like slip up, you're like, I should just,
Check.
I should just check, and they just take your blood and you pee in a cup, and you're like, woo, and then they're like, you're good, and then you're like, I'm reclaiming my virginity.
I'm a born-again virgin.
I'm a new person. I'm clean. I'm new.
That's
It's always
how it feels.
relieving.
I
Yeah.
like that.
It's awesome.
It's the worst 3 days, 72
Yeah.
hours after you take that test. You could not have fucked anyone. You could
Yeah.
have been clean and like literally done nothing, and you're like, I'm getting tested again, and you're like, the herpes got me. Like, I don't know.
One of my
It's
friends said
heavy.
she used to do that. Like she like didn't believe him. Like maybe it was like a form of like OCD or something. Like I have to get tested again. But like
she didn't
like got
believe the
tested,
test.
didn't believe it, or like was just like maybe something happened. Like got like 3 times even at like not even.
It's
hooking up.
it's honestly anxiety. Like
Yeah.
it freaks me out. I have an ingrown hair, and I literally am like, oh no, how do I tell everyone? And then like there's like that long
Everyone's gonna
form.
find out.
Yeah,
My
that
mom's gonna find out.
I was like, I'm on social media, and then people are like, why aren't you fucking? And it's like, cause I got fucking, I don't know, gonorrhea. But like that goes away with a pill or something, right?
yeah.
But I've never had gonorrhea or herpes, so we're good. I'm clean. Last
had
blood
it?
test
Herpes
good.
doesn't go with the pill. I don't.
No,
think.
just
Or there's herpes.
Gonorrhea and chlamydia.
there's
go away.
gonorrhea, chlamydia, and
Chlamydia.
syphilis.
I had chlamydia once.
I've had
a few years
chlamydia.
ago. That was the only thing I got. Knock on wood. That's metal.
There's no
And
way.
chlamydia?
Fuck. We're getting chlamydia tonight,
Getting
guys.
chlamydia,
Fuck.
guys. And like your pee just burns, and I was like, dang it, something's weird. And
Oh,
then
so
they-
it's like
they
a UTI.
Yeah, it's like a UTI. And then like
shit.
So you could tell you had chlamydia because a lot of guys don't get symptoms.
yeah, I had sex with like my crush at the time, so I was like, I'm
Oh,
gonna,
damn.
and then I was like, we're just gonna go crazy, and then
Smack that ass.
and I was like, condoms suck. Well, I'm gonna impress you, baby. And then and then I was like, why does my pee burn? She's not my crush anymore.
Oh
Damn.
no.
This is like forever ago.
I
But,
definitely had a crush give me chlamydia too, because then you're like, you're in it and you're not even thinking of stuff and it's all heated, and then you're like, God damn it.
it's like a movie.
Got
Like, they never put
chlamydia.
on condoms in movies and stuff. But then
They
you just take a
don't.
pill and you like shit your pants, and then like in a few days you're like, I'm done.
Really?
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
No, it's 7 days. The chlamydia pill actually it takes 7 days, and then you're chlamydia free. You can go back to
Whoops.
fucking.
I just fucked immediately.
Good thing
Took
you're
it-
not a
took it and
doctor.
fucked the nurse.
If you take a pill, you could still give someone chlamydia.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I know that. I was just kidding. I waited
Oh.
like a week. I don't know. I waited.
like-
I waited like a few years. I don't fuck. And then, And then, but one time I got scared, and like someone said like, "Oh, I might have given," and I went into the urgent care, and they have like a huge needle, like if it's like an emergency thing, I don't know, but like usually you just take a pill, but they took like a needle like in my ass.
I got
like,
a butt
for
needle.
chlamydia?
Yeah, a butt needle for chlamydia, and I was like, "What?" It like burns, and
What
I'm like,
was
"What the
it?
fuck?"
What the fuck?
I don't know.
They just wanted to have fun with you.
Yeah, they're like,
They're like,
"This
we're
is
gonna
just
make
water."
this a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And that's how you found out you were getting like punked or something.
Yeah, we got cameras over there. You just got a needle in your butt. And guess what? We're also putting a diaper on you.
Hey, those
You're
are
that guy.
callbacks for comedy.
As a callback for comedy.
What if it
Yeah.
was like a good thing though? They took butt juice out of you so that
Maybe
they
they
could create a clone so that
did.
you can go be with Avril Lavigne and your clone can be with Melissa.
Whoa.
Oh,
That'd
shit.
be the hottest four-way
think-
ever.
We're gonna manifest for you to fuck Avril Lavigne or to
Not
date
Melissa.
Avril Lavigne.
I think she's dating Mod's son or something.
Oh
They
shit!
can break up.
Are you
Or,
friends
like,
with Maud's
married.
son?
No.
Do you know him at all?
No.
They're not married, right?
They're not married.
They're not married. All right,
on.
I'm swooping in.
Let's go.
Nah,
We're
I'd
coming
be
for
way
you,
too
Avril.
scared.
No, I actually
If,
do like both of them. That makes I can see that happening.
Nah, they're a cool.
But I'll
hot
manifest
couple.
for you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'd be too scared. There's like there's some
I
girls
can
who are
totally
like I'm
see you
too
being scared.
Like if like
Oh.
in an alternative world like that just happens, where like at a bar, I'd be like, I'm not gonna do it. I'll like just embarrass myself.
Oh no,
You got to go for it.
I think
Yeah.
that's what makes like the quirk though. You
like
know
I-
what I mean? Like someone will like that it was like they can pick that up and that will be like, oh, I love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a guy like I used to get so nervous when I was like I lost my virginity when I was like 19, so like I would be like hooking up at like 21, and then I like dated a girl for 3 years that took my virginity, and then like after that I was like nervous to fuck anyone else,
Yeah.
and then like I would not be able to get that hard, and then I would like come like in like 10 seconds, like it was like a. And I was like, "What the?"
'Cause you were
fuck?
nervous.
So I was nervous, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'll resort back to that if that happened."
I think well
With
that's just
Avril.
being comfortable.
Yeah.
The nerves thing, I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Have you ever fucked somebody and then you could tell I've definitely fucked someone I could tell they were nervous and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
came soon. And it was almost like, and that was because I could tell that it was like, I was like, oh, I make this person nervous. I didn't like judge them or be like, wow, they came quick. I was like, I want to fuck you again
Yeah,
because
like, that
I'm
was
like,
cute.
now I want to
That was
like
so
show you a
cute.
good
just
time.
Dribbled everywhere.
But it's different if somebody like doesn't own up. Like they just come quick and like you can't tell that they're nervous and it's because they don't care. So they're like, I just got my nut. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
different than someone's like, I'm nervous because I actually think you're cool. That's like flattering. Any girl hears that and they're like, oh my God, come here.
Come here, daddy.
I'm your little toaster strudel. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's so cute.
All right. Well, this has been amazing.
Thank
Good
you so
time.
much for chatting with us.
Thanks for coming to
Yes.
Hayes. Thanks for coming on the pod.
Thanks for having me.
Where can our listeners find you?
On anywhere besides Twitter. I'm just not on Twitter.
You
Place is
fuck
scary.
Twitter?
I said fuck Twitter. But
Is it
just
since
at
Elon bought it?
Cherdleys. No, it's been a long time ago. I was just like one night I was like, I hate
No.
this app. But just at Cherdleys, Cherdleys.
Yeah.
Jinx.
This
Hell
is
yeah.
Chad.
Yeah, I smell like strawberries. We all
He
smell
likes
like
strawberry
strawberries.
pussy
I like
and
strawberry
Avril
pussy,
Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
So if you're either of those two, hit him up.
Hit him
in
up.
his
Yeah.
DMs. He's waiting.
Yeah.
Imagine Avril Lavigne just messaged you tonight.
That'd be
Like,
cool.
And
fuck
she was
yeah.
like, yo, not only is my name Avril, but my pussy tastes like strawberries.
Yeah, and I love when guys get nervous and come in 4 seconds.
So hot. to
Just
me.
my type.
That's my type. Booyah.
We'll leave you with that, you filthy fucking stoners. Have a good week.
Yeah. Bye.